Hello Swatchfest! Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so happy that you are here, and that Swatchfest is here because we have lots to talk about today. I am having a super duper week. After Black Friday got shipped, it was just like a huge weight lifted off my shoulders, and I'm just so happy to have Black Friday done. I've learned so much, you guys. And yeah, I'm just ready to finish out this year with a bang. So we're gonna get more about that in a minute, but we're gonna go ahead and start Swatchfest. So if you're new here, every Saturday we swatch through 10 random polishes from my stash. We just kind of hang out, we have a good time. This is just kind of our relax, kick back, decompress, talk about our weeks, all that kind of stuff. So find a fun activity to do that you can just hang out with me for about a half an hour, and let's get into swatching. So I'm going to start with red, as I almost always do. I try to get you a color, a polish in every color of the rainbow. So I'm going to start with an Essie red. I got this polish from my friend Kim. Thank you, Kim. This polish is called Wrapped in Rubies, and it's a beautiful, it's like a kind of like a brick red, kind of, with some golden bronzy shimmer in there. This polish reminds me of the one that's in the Christmas collection, kind of. It's definitely not as red, it's not as vibrant, but it kind of has a similar vibe. I really liked the one in the holiday collection, or in the winter collection. If you missed it, it was my most recent video, so just go back to the video right before this. I loved their winter collection this year. I had it filmed and I was just needing time to edit it and then get my final swatches done for it, which you will have noticed that my nails were real short for that video. And yeah, I had a pretty bad break. And we're continuing on with that today. So you get to see me swatch on some shorties for a little while, but that's just kind of what happens in the winter. So anyway, this is Wrapped in Rubies. I'm going to show you 2 coats of this. This is very beautiful, but if you're looking for something a little bit more red, go for the one in the winter collection. It's called Ring in the Bling. It's so great. And I'm going to try to remember to do letter grades today, because that's fun to do once in a while. So I think that I would give this one like a B. Next up we have a Kiko pink, and this one's number 485, and this one is kind of like a powdery salmon pink with lots of gold shimmer, the particly kind. This one I did need 3 coats to get all the streaks gone, and just for me, because I've tried a number of their polishes that are very similar for me to this, that I've liked more than this color. This one was just not as fun for me. I don't know if it was because it was pink. I actually kind of like salmon pink, so I don't think it was the color necessarily, but it just didn't wow me a ton. So for this polish, I think I would give it like a B- or even maybe a C+. And don't forget, my letter grades are totally based on my personal preference. Unless I tell you this polish is literally bad, do not buy it. But I rarely ever say that. So anyway, yeah, this is 485 and I did 3 coats of this. So let's go ahead and take a look. speaking of my nails, you guys, and just this winter weather, so they're really short again, and this pointer finger, it keeps breaking so far up the nail that when I go to even them out, like the one side where it breaks is even higher than where the nail is, because I can't take the nail up that high. And I'm just having kind of a wretched winter with just vitamins in my skin and everything drying out. So I'm having to try to remember, like, I haven't had to do that in a while, but just think all throughout the day, like lotion, 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 cuticle cream. You guys know I was talking about that cuticle curly from Ever After that I got at the indie shop. I ordered the one again for this month. I'm so excited to get it. But yeah, I've just been trying to rehydrate my nails constantly and my skin. I'm having a doozy of a winter right now for my skin. The bottom of my face here, you guys know I have kind of dry skin anyway, but it hasn't been this bad in a while. But I feel like, what is that guy's name on Game of Thrones where he gets the sickness where his body turns like that stone dragon scale looking skin, and Sam Tully like has to remove it? That's what I feel like on my face. I just have these patches of huge scaly dryness, and it's just, that sounds horrible, but I mean, don't worry, I'll be okay. That's just a dramatic version of it because I feel like that because it's on my skin. So I'm just having to apply lotion, tons and tons of facial lotion to my face every day, and it's helping. It's definitely helping. But if you saw me up close, you'd see all these dry patches around here, and it's just down here, which is interesting because in the past I would get really dry up here. But I don't know if you're like me and you're just having a crazy dry winter, but it's pretty bad this year. So anyway, I just thought I'd share that lovely tidbit with you. Let's go ahead and move on to orange. So I have two throwbacks here, one in orange, one in yellow, and yeah, let's start with this one here from China Glaze. This is Peachy Keen, which is a beautiful, very beautiful peach cream shade. But as I was pulling this out, I was a little bit let down by this polish. I was like, oh no, and this is an older polish, and it was streaky. I needed 3 coats to get this even, and I just think that, you know, polished formulas have come a long way in recent years, and granted they do have some recent polishes that the formula isn't that great, but just for this one I just wasn't that impressed as I was re-swatching this. So it's not like it was bad, but I think I'd give this like a C. Just, yeah, it wasn't my fave. Okay, you ready to turn the tide? This is an A+ level polish, but because we've looked at this before, I decided not to put it in my A+ spot. Also, I don't think it's currently available on the website. Anyway, this is from Superchic Lacquer. Did you guys watch my video on their holiday collection? That collection was full of beautiful holographic glitters and just so, it's actually linear holographics with glitters and flakies in it, but anyway, beautiful, beautiful collection. I wish I could tell you to get this when you're on the website shopping for that collection, but I don't, like I said, I don't think this is on there. This is from the last year's fall collection, I believe. This is Rum-Billie. This is one of my favorites because it's just this beautiful brownish, goldy, mustardy holographic, linear holographic that is basically opaque in one coat. That's the thing about Superchic Lacquer. She puts so much pigment and holographic into her polishes that so many of them are opaque in one coat because there's just so much product in there. So, and these are 15 milliliter big old bottles, by the way. So anyway, I love this polish, you guys. This is a very good representation of what any of her linear hollows will be like when you go to her website if you want to try some of these out. And if this ever comes back on her website, I definitely recommend it. So let's go ahead and swatch it. I'm going to show you 2 coats even though it doesn't really need it, but just to give it like a little bit fuller of a look. So yeah, I definitely recommend Rum-Billie. So I want to share some exciting Moonshine Manny news with you guys. So the first thing you're going to want to do after watching this video is go join the Moonshine Manny Facebook fan page run by my friend Stacy, because we are going to be having a 12 days of Christmas giveaway where we're going to be having a giveaway every single day on the Facebook page. And it's for Moonshine Manny products, by the way. So I definitely recommend you hop over there and join. So what we're going to be doing, starting in a few days, because we're going to do the 12 days leading up to Christmas, we're going to be having 1 giveaway a day, and we're going to be having like a little game each day, and your comment enters you into the winnings to win that prize for the day. So it's just, first of all, I just love the fan group. Is such a fun place to interact, and I love doing fun stuff on there. I love doing fun, silly stuff anyway, so it kind of combines those 2 things. I'm able to give away some free polish to people who actually are interested in trying it and have some fun and games. So yeah, like I said, it's going to be starting in a few days, so I definitely recommend you go over there and join the group. And I hope you join in for the festivities, and I hope you win. So the next thing is our reunion restock is coming on Friday. So I've decided to call it a reunion because for me it's kind of like that. As I'm making each of these polishes that are coming back for the end of the year restock, it feels like I have like all my girls coming back and we're all going to get together for the reunion or something. It's not like a class party reunion, it's like a holiday reunion. And so yeah, that's coming on the 15th. I did finalize a day for that. And what I'm doing is I mentioned this last week, but it's going to be limited quantities of everything so that I can prepare it all in advance and have it ready to ship to you and have them hopefully arriving to you before Christmas. So basically, if you haven't been to Swatchfest in a little while, I'm bringing back every single polish that I am allowed to bring back. Basically meaning I didn't make it for a specific like event that I went to that had to be, that was like an exclusive polish for that event kind of thing. So everything that we've done for all of 2017 will be on my website on December 15th, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's my time zone, or it would be a 9 a.m. Eastern. And so yeah, everything, there will be limited quantities of everything. That way nobody is waiting for me to make the stuff after the fact. Specifically, I'm anticipating that Shapeshifter will probably sell out pretty quickly. How far I'll go is going to be back on my website. A few of the polishes that you guys haven't seen since like June, even May maybe, everything's coming back. And there's going to be a mystery polish listing, and that is going to include some polishes that were for some exclusive things that I did this year, but it's under a mystery polish listing, and so you don't necessarily know for sure what you're getting. If you want to know more about that, you can email me at the business email that I have down in the description bar if you are interested in that listing and want to know a little bit more. But yeah, all of Honor's polishes are going to be there. The teal Facebook exclusive is going to be there. Everything, you guys. So that's why it feels like a big reunion to me, and I'm having so much fun thinking of it as like a big bash that I'm throwing at the end of the year, kind of going along with the 12 Days of Christmas giveaway. So Anyway, I'm excited about it. I know I'm a little bit of a dork, but it's gotten me really excited. All right, so I have a green for you next. This is kind of like a ferny emerald shimmer green, and this is from Envy Lacquer. This is called the Indie Shop number 6, and was this in the VIP bag? I think if it was in the VIP bag, it would have said VIP bag? I'm not sure, I can't remember. This was long enough ago that I can't remember. Anyway, this is a very lovely shimmering polish. There's a lot of iridescent, beautiful sparkling things in here. Mostly it looks like it's sparkling like blue and orange. Very pretty. For me, I think I would give this polish about a B, just preference level. Beautiful at 2 coats, so let's go ahead and swatch it. Next up, we're gonna swatch this beautiful powdery blue from Sally Hansen Miracle Gel. This is called Rhythm and Blue. When I swatched this for my photos, I really only needed 2 coats to get this opaque enough, but when I was doing the live application, I needed 3. You know, nail polishes applied differently, like almost every single time you apply them sometimes. So anyway, I did think this color was very beautiful. When I was doing the live application, I was a little bit frustrated, feeling like it was thinner than it was on my first round. I wear all of these polishes at least twice so I can get a good idea of how I feel about them. So I think this is very, very beautiful, but I don't know, my opinion kind of changed over the week about this polish. At first I was like, yes, this is one of my favorite Miracle Gel ones that I've tried. And then I was kind of like, oh, you know, it's just okay. So I guess I give this another B. Okay, you guys, so for face, I am wearing the Revlon Photo Ready in Ivory today, one of my definite favorites. And besides my blush, which was just a Wet n Wild blush, I can't even remember what it was called, I didn't bring it down here. Besides that, I basically used the Tartelette palette, the Tartelette in Bloom, for everything else on my face, which I really love this palette. It's a really great multitasking palette. And let me set my foundation down. Anyway, okay, so this palette. I just love it. So if you're looking for a great holiday gift to give, I really recommend this. So I used the top left Charmer and then Jet Setter. Let's see. Basically, I used the top row for my eyes. I just did a matte eye, a really simple matte eye. I don't have lashes on today. I was going for a much more more everyday look that I can just finish wearing throughout. Just chucked my mascara. Finished wearing throughout this day. Yeah, I used the whole top row except for that middle shimmer. I didn't use the shimmer there, second from the bottom. But then I also, when I went to go do my brows, I picked up this color Activist, which is the very dark brown on the middle there of the bottom row, and I used that for my brows. And then for lashes, the product that I just chucked was the Lash Paradise from L'Oreal, and then on my lips I have this NYC City Proof Matte Lippy in, can I read this please? Rose Island. Oh, that's bad, you guys. That's really, really small writing, so I'll give myself a little bit of a break, but that was bad. This, and then I have just on the center of my lips here, this Revitalizing Grapefruit from Milani Moisture Lock, which is inaccurate. It is not lock-in moisture. This is one of those products where you just keep wanting to apply it all day long, but it does feel really nice going on. So anyway, that's what's on my face. Okay, next up we have our purple and our neutral, and one of these I really didn't like and the other one was just okay. So I have a $1 color club that I picked up from Trans Design. Remember when I did that haul forever ago? And so I expect a little bit less from those polishes as I swatched through them and realized that they're very thin. They're older polishes. They have like a much less luscious formula. This one's called Electronica and it's very beautiful. It's a gorgeous dark purple with beautiful kind of fuchsia light shimmer, and this got okay opaque at 2 coats. It was just a tiny bit patchy, so you could go in for the third. So this was just okay. I think I give this like a B-, just because there are so many Color Club polishes that I love, 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 that in comparison I was just kind of like, yeah, I was just okay with this. It wasn't like a F like some of the more that I've tried before, like a D-. It was okay. So anyway, let's go ahead and swatch it, and I mean it was worth $1, I guess. Next up I have a polish from Sinful Colors, and I don't often not like a Sinful Colors polish, and I was so excited for this because it's a white polish with some very strong blue flash in the bottle. Very strong. And I picked this up, when did I pick this up? It was part of some display, and I looked at it and I thought, I don't think I have that polish. I turned it over and thought, no, I definitely don't. So I'm not sure what it belonged to, but I've just been having it in my 2 swatch bin, and it's called White Hoped number 2012, and the blue flash, like I said, got me really excited. This polish was overly wet, it was messy, and the flash didn't show up very well. I needed 3 coats, and even still then, it wasn't the best. So this polish gets like a C- from me probably. It really wasn't my fave. I mean, here's the thing about white polishes. White polishes are really hard to add anything to. Unless you're talking about like a Pearly polish. Like the one I shared with you last week from KB Shimmer, the one with the glitter. Even then I did 4 coats on that polish, because if you make a white too opaque, the white pigment gets opaque so fast. So it makes so you can't really see what else is in your polish. The other thing that happens with white pigment is it gets discolored so fast. So it's really hard to maintain the white color. So your polish either doesn't show what you tried so hard to put in it, or it changes and it doesn't look white anymore. So I mean, yeah, I couldn't really see the blue shimmer in here. I like that you can see it on the bottle. It looks pretty cool, but I don't recommend this polish. So yeah, we're gonna swatch it anyway though. So I want to give you some sneak peeks right now for stuff I have upcoming in January that I'm really excited about. And they're just gonna be little like picture sneak peeks. It's gonna be kind of like a little game, except I'm not asking you to play it. I'm just gonna show it to you. So I wanna see if you can figure it out. You don't have to leave me a comment or anything if you figured it out, but I'm gonna show you some pictures of hints of things for January, for Moonshine Manny, by the way. So here's the first one. And this is a picture from a film. And the January polish pickup is coming up, of course, you know, as months do. It will be January. And the theme for the January polish pickup is precious stones and gems. So my theme is somewhere in that realm. So I have included this photo for you to maybe get your wheels turning about it. And then the Moonshine Manny collection for January, I mentioned before, won't come out at the very end of the month before. It's going to start coming out in the middle of each month. So our January collection is actually our Valentine's Day collection, but it's coming out in January so that you'll have time to have it for Valentine's Day, that sort of thing. I'm trying to make it so I'm not as like right on top of myself, if that makes any sense. As I said, I'm learning as I go along here. So anyway, here is a little picture for you of what is inspiring me for my Valentine's Day collection, or if you don't want to think of it as a Valentine's Day collection, the colors aren't going to be like overly Valentine's Day looking. It's just the theme for me is kind of romantic. So that's a lot of hints. I've given you guys way too many hints. You probably already figured it out. But you guys are so smart. So anyway, I hope you had some fun with that. Just wanted to play a little game with you today, give you some sneak peeks, some hints, and so yeah, let's move along. Lastly, we are gonna do glitter and A+. So my glitter polish, I really, really liked. I would give this an A. It's nearly an A- because this is kind of goopy, sticky, thick. So basically, however much glitter you add to something, the glitter kind of like sucks up the life of your base. It's so crazy how it does that, but it's like as it crowds up the base, it like sucks it up. So glitters are really easy to get thick, and when they sit in the bottle, they can get thicker and thicker as they go. So I don't really mind that this got thick because I understand why that's happening, and I can just add a little bit of thinner to it. I feel like I might have picked this up before because it's so gorgeous, but this is from Finger Paints, and this is called Off to Collage. So you guys know my memory's not the best. I might have already swatched this for you, but if I did, it's worth swatching again because it's a clear base and it's full of all these beautifully iridescent flippy glitters in here that are mostly, the purple ones look like it's staying purple. Yeah, the purple just stay like a matte purple, and then the flippy glitters are like green to red to like a goldish shade. So pretty. So I swatched this over the blue. I swatched this over the Electronica shade. You could wear this over anything. If you put it over something dark, you're gonna get more flippiness. So anyway, let's swatch it. So much glitter comes out of just one coat. So I really love this, you guys. And I just picked this up like a couple weeks ago at Sally's, so it should still be there, I think. Okay, my A+ polish is coming from a new to me indie brand that I picked up at the November indie shop because I don't have the December polishes yet, although I'm just like, I really want them. I have this polish on, by the way, and I almost didn't pick up this polish, but at the last second, I let myself get 5 each month. Just because I really am not in the position to be bringing in more nail polish, as you can see. I'm trying to de-stash so that I can bring in more, you know how it goes. So anyway, I'm like, okay, I'll limit myself to 5. And so I don't even remember what the polish is that I pulled out of my cart and put this one in. So this is a purple base. Okay, so it's like a grapey purple base. And then you'll see when we get up to the swatching, but it has this beautiful shifty shimmer that's like a red to green shift going all the way through. It has these beautifully bright matte green glitters, chameleon glitters in there. It looks like it has some chameleon flakies in there. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Okay, so Heather's Hues is now definitely on my radar. I'm so in love with this polish. And I think I remember why I loved this anyway, but I put it into my cart and switched one at the last second because I thought I need to be trying new to me brands. I don't want to just keep going with the same brands that I know I love. I want to try new stuff, and just in case I might find something that I just absolutely love. And that's definitely the case with this polish. This one's called Man, My Family Did a Number on You, and this was inspired by Bob's Burgers, like an episode of Bob's Burgers. I have to go find that episode and see because I don't remember the episode. But I am just like wildly in love with this polish. Like, it's one of my favorite I've tried in a long time. So congrats, Heather, you are amazing, and I really want to buy more of your polishes. And this is a 15 milliliter polish, so you're getting a very generous amount. That shift, I'm going to stop just, you know, going on and on. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Okay, so time for the giveaway. Did you enter last week? If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can enter every single week on every single Swatchfest. It doesn't matter if you've won before or not. And you just need to leave me a comment letting me know that you would like to enter my giveaway. You can always leave me more than that. You can tell me what your A+ polish was. I love it when you tell me like a favorite movie you've seen lately. Okay, so how the giveaway works is every single week I give away 6 random polishes. There's usually a Moonshine Manny in there. There's usually a like either a Essie or a Triangle Glaze or an OPI in there, and then the rest of it is like stuff I'm destashing. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm looking at last week's comments, and we have 184 comments, and I go to my random number generator. You guys know the drill by now, and I'm going to put in the 184 as my max number, and it's going to generate me a random number, and then that's something right in the middle. So I'm going to take a second and count through and find the winner. Now what you need to do is you will have needed to leave a comment, obviously, or else you won't be in my count. But make sure your subscription feed is public. It's not even at night, you guys. I'm filming this at noon. It's not even at night, and my brain is like fried already. So make sure your subscriptions are public so I can make sure that you're following the rules. If you're not 18, you will need to have a parent's permission. This is also open internationally, so feel free to enter. So I'm gonna go ahead and count through, and I will be right back. Okay, I have a winner. So my winner this week, I'm gonna put your name right up here. We have Timberly Reed as the winner today. Thank you for entering my giveaway, Timberly. So what you're gonna wanna do is look down in the description bar for my business email and send me a message letting me know that you saw that you are my winner. Everybody, congrats to Timberly. If you've been here for a while, you know that I have been having winners for years, and if you haven't won yet, it's very likely you will win next week. I want everyone to have a chance to win and get some free polish. And speaking of free polish, do not forget to come to the Facebook page and join up. Just go to, I think it's just Moonshine Manny Fans or Moonshine Manny fan page. join up and enter in my daily giveaways coming up in just a few days. So congrats again to Timberly. Send me that email and we will chat about getting your winning polishes. And that's gonna round us out for Swatchfest, you guys, today. Thanks for being here. I'm so happy that you came. I hope that this brightened your day a little bit. You always brighten my day. It makes me so happy to be with you here for Swatchfest. So thank you. I will see you guys back again for another video very soon. We're either gonna be looking at the I Love Nail Polish holiday collection coming up next, or we will be doing that second D-stash video that I promised you guys so that I can get all those polishes up on my storenvy site too. So lots and lots of things. I will also be doing a roundup of my top indie polishes that were released in 2017 and my top mainstream. I noticed that I did those like December 30th and like the 31st or something last year, so I did them right at the end of December, so I might do that again. But I think most people are finished releasing everything before the new year at this point. So we might see those coming up very soon as well. So anyway, you guys, I love you very much. Go out and have a kick butt weekend. I will see you back soon. Take care. Bye.